Yes, dude, yes. It's right here in between the Strip and Fremont Street. 7 blocks south of Fremont Street. And actually, so that bar, the barbecue place right there on the right, is his, Rick Harrison's place. And he was in there serving bar last night. There was someone on Facebook posted a whole bunch of pictures. And Rick's bar, so that's his barbecue place, and then Rick's bar is upstairs, right there on the 2nd floor. And he was in there last night. Yeah, Snakefit, it was cool. I was like, wow, he's really doing something to drum up business. And actually, if you've watched the channel for a while, this is actually pretty busy compared to, you know, I see, what, 2-3 tables occupied up there? But yeah, that was Rick Harrison's dream there. Nice, Tobin. Yes. Okay, cool. Thank you. There's the Pawn Star shop right there. You can go in there. It's all just a bunch of, like, very overpriced souvenirs. Really overpriced souvenirs. There's a Can-Am right there. But happy hour, Sunday through Thursday, 3 to 6 and 9 to close. $5 Wells, $5 house wine, $6 craft draft beer, and then it changed on me. Taqueria Katrina, $2 plus tax. Street tacos, pollo, pastor, carnitas, and another ad with Rick on the side of it there. So yeah, this was his little brainchild here to create Pawn Plaza right across from the Pawn Stars. I think that's a rental Can-Am. Yeah, it's got a website on it. I wonder if those things have AC in them. I wouldn't want to be in that though, like on a July afternoon. Yikes! So here is the crowd right out front, and then Sal, you've also got Zach Bagan, his haunted museum or whatever, right here off of Charleston, right off the Strip. You make a right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. It's right there. However, it's $56 to get in the door, and then they go up. Their packages go up from there. There it is. Gold and silver pawn shop. We passed Garces. Lone Palm Motel. Graceland Wedding Chapel. I'm not sure if that was Elvis, Sal. I saw your comment. I'm not sure. They have like Elvis themed type of wedding chapels and stuff. So it may have been. They have a statue of Elvis actually inside the Westgate. Yeah, okay, cool. No haunted stuff. Yeah, so they have a statue of Elvis. It's inside the Westgate, which is not on the Strip. It's off the Strip, just to the east of the Strip. Yes, there it is. The D. Named for, has 3 meanings, actually. 3 for the downtown. For downtown, as well as Derek Stevens, the guy that owns it, and the Circa, and Detroit, because that's where they hail from originally, he and his brother, Derek. So it has like triple meanings, triple entendres. Let's come up here to Bridger Avenue. There's the sign, the old sign for the Apache Motel right there in the median, Sal. Master Charge, Visa, American Express, air-conditioned color TV, tubs and ice, it says up there. And there is the $25 to park Fremont Street parking garage right there. Sal, I don't know where you park when you come down here. The El Cortez is actually probably the cheapest right now. It's like $11. There is the Fremont Street Experience right there. But if you're staying down here, then it doesn't matter. Oh, you okay? Cool. Yeah, at El Cortez, okay. Actually, no, I want to go straight. We'll go up to Stewart. And then since we have Sal here, I want to pull in here off of Stewart. And then this sign up here in the median says Normandy Motel. Elvis slept here. So that one was designed by the same woman who designed the Welcome to Las Vegas sign back in the day. So come up here to 4th Street. The Mob Museum right there on the right. Oh, you park at the Fremont Experience. Okay, so yeah, it's 25 bucks. It's like 20 or 25 depending upon if there's an event in there or whatever. You can also get you can try and get your parking validated. Yeah, El Cortez, yes. They're it's 10 bucks and then they charge like a 99-cent processing fee or something like that in there. But it's still the cheapest of any of them down here. Unless you go to like Binion's or the D or something like that, and then you try and get like you go buy a drink and then have it validated. But a lot of times they're really, really tight-fisted with those validations, so I just prefer to park and be done with it. So the Mob Museum is housed inside a building that used to be the old post office here in Las Vegas, as well as the old federal courthouse. Shout out to Tobin for helping me out with that. Yes, that's right. Good point, Tobin. Thank you. And I make this right in here. $8 for up to 4 hours. And the security guards, they always get mad at me for doing this. Oh well. And they have all this old art from yesteryear on the walls here. So this is 2 blocks north of the Fremont Street Experience. If you're interested in coming up here to the Mob Museum. But that's it right there. They dress it up in purple at night, which is kind of a good look for it, I think. And then you have the canopy for the overhead there. Fremont Street Experience, you could see it right there in the distance, the steel arches up there. And we'll make a right here onto Stewart once more. Binion's. Yeah, that's their parking garage. So Binion's parking garage is like 2 blocks away. So they say they'll validate, and again, they're very tight-fisted with it, but then you have to park and then come down to the surface street here and go down another block over to the experience down there. So I'm not sure what they were thinking when they created the parking situation there at Binion's, but I've seen like the Plaza, like 30 bucks to park over here at the Plaza at the west end of the Fremont Street Experience. That's crazy. And then you see Main Street Station here. It says free parking with validation. Free parking first 30 minutes here at Main Street Station. 30 minutes, it'll take you that long just to get inside the place. And you see Binion's over here. They have a time and temperature on the top of their building there. And that's where the Apache Hotel or Motel is located. And the Circa. Built in, or opened in 2020. Derek Stevens, seen him come around town, and I mean, he's been out on the Fremont Street Experience, which is kind of unusual for someone with such a big wallet and a high profile. That was interesting to see. Yeah, airport traffic down 4%. That's wild. And could it be that the resort fees are finally starting to shock people? And the parking fees and every other fee? The breathing their air fee that they can dream up? Main Street Station right here in front of us. 20 times odds on craps, it says. And it also houses downtown's only buffet inside Main Street here. And then Main Street over off to our right, that's where all the unhoused, unsheltered, homeless folks that we do videos on, that's where they're located. Just to the north of here. So a lot of those folks will trickle down here onto Fremont Street, and you'll see them out and about while you're down here, and they will eventually start panhandling, and security will come along and escort them out. But this is not far from where they stay or congregate. So the Garage Mahal over there, I don't know, Blackie. That's a good question. So many of them have gotten rid of their buffets. And it was, what, 8? Since the Luxor said it was going to close its, they said they were down to 8 buffets now. But I think that was on the Strip. I don't think that included off the Strip. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that for you, Blackie. Garage Mahal, that's the Circus parking garage over here off to our right. Big shout out to my mods. Thank you so much, so very, very much. And there is the west end of the Fremont Street Experience right there. The Golden Gate, oldest casino in Las Vegas. Tons of history in there. First telephone number, first address, first security system, and first neon sign, which I forgot about and Tobin reminded me about today. So we turn in here to the Golden Nugget here. Yes, Cal, yes, Sal, they're awesome. Right on. They are awesome. Pretty Mama, are you still in the chat? I'm just curious. Yeah, I remember Blackie when I remember reading when I was here in 06. I came here for the very first time to visit in 06. And I went to some of these places off the Strip and I was like, wow. Oh, cool, thank you. I'm glad you're back. Oh, I'm passing the most important thing back over here. $50. $50 to park right there at Golden Nugget. $50, unless you're a guest of the hotel, but otherwise it's $50. Pretty Mama, could you do me a favor and make Sal a moderator for me, please? She's like my right-hand assistant here on the channel, so. Yes, they do, absolutely, Sal. Yeah, man, they nickel and dime everything. $50 to park at Golden Nugget. Golden Nugget has the shark aquarium in there, in case you've haven't seen that yet, Sal. They have the big aquarium in there, right where their pool is. You can actually take a slide, a water slide, through the middle of the aquarium. It's really actually pretty cool. But yeah, that's a really cool feature they have. Golden Gate, so much history there. Was started out as the Miller Hotel, and then the Hotel Nevada, and then the Sal Sagev, which is Las Vegas spelled